Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, yesterday we took off in honor of Juneteenth, and today we are back for Friday. And we're getting ready for the weekend, which is a good kind of okay. It is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This weekend we are celebrating Jason's birthday, which is on Monday. So this is going to be a fun weekend. Super excited. Our birthdays aren't that far apart. His always comes first, and we're almost 10 years and 2 weeks to the date. I know, wild, right? But before we jump in, we're back to talk about Jax Taylor, and Alex Baskin has entered into the conversation. Yeah, you better believe we're going to talk about it. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's go. All right, guys. So before we just jump right into it, I did want to say, you guys, especially people who are new to the Addams Family community, you're always asking me about my skincare, and it's not a secret. So I always love to talk about it. It is my Blooming Face Pro 2.0. With the click of a button, it uses little microcurrents. You can hear it. It sounds like a massage. And it uses those microcurrents to lift, illuminate, rejuvenate my skin, take the inflammation out. And the best part is normally this guy is $300. If you click on my link in the description, also pinned in the comment section, you get $200 off. If you don't love it and it doesn't reduce your double chin, they will refund you 100%. So that is a company I can get behind. But with that, we got to go here. So I saw this where executive producer Alex Baskin, who we talked about him a lot lately. He's defending Jax's presence on the show because Jax is under a lot of scrutiny right now. But Alex Baskin is defending him. So, okay, let's talk about it. He emphasized that the goal is to tell Jax's full, messy story, mental health crisis, rehab, divorce, without glossing over harsh truths. I understand what he's saying. I don't know if he's necessarily listening to the fans right now. The fans definitely see what he's saying. You know, the mental health crisis and the rehab, the divorce. Yes, they see that. But I think what the fans are more alarmed by is the treatment and the reactions, the volatile relationship that he has with Brittany Cartwright and how that could potentially impact their child. I think, and I'm not saying that it is at all. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is how fans are perceiving this information, and this is why they are reacting the way that they are. So I think that he's saying without glossing over the harsh truths, but truly, I think that he's kind of glossing over what the fans are trying to reiterate, you know. But he was 45 when he entered the 30-day treatment program, and this was following a really not great argument with Brittany. But the cameras captured him going in and the unraveling of their 5-year marriage, which they've been together for about 10 years. But from what he's saying is that the producers are trying to tread this fine line. He acknowledged that the subject matter is dark and they're aiming for responsible storytelling, true, unfiltered, and non-glorified. And he states that treatment decisions had to be Jax's own. Nobody could mandate it. When Jax said on the episode, "I have to go here," like you could have cost me my job. I guess this part is confusing with what Alex Baskin is saying, because from the impression that we were under, Bravo, NBC told him that you either go in to this situation and you go into the rehab, and that way we can save your job, or if you don't, then you won't have a job. And if you listen to the way that he is storytelling this, then you could see, yeah, this looks like it looks like he was definitely forced into it. That's how it comes off. But he said that treatment decisions had to be Jax's own. Nobody could mandate it. And okay, it just seems like that's kind of contradicting what was originally said. But some people argue that Jax should not remain on the show. And Alex Baskin counters that excluding him would erase Brittany's opportunity to share her experience. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think that if and I've said this a million times, if Brittany was still on the show, and I'm not trying to get Jax fired, guys. I'm not at all. That's not what I'm saying. But if Brittany was still on the show and Jax wasn't, she's still going to have to co-parent. So it's almost like his spirit would still be there, except without having to see him on our TV screens. And I'm sure fans would have an interesting reaction to that. But as far as right now, Jax apparently celebrated over 200 days of sobriety from alcohol and the pasta, the substance abuse, and acknowledged that he has some ongoing work to do when it comes to his mental health. But Alex Baskin did hint at some shakeups going into season 3 of The Valley, saying that roles are not guaranteed and the cast composition might actually change. He was stressing that they want authenticity. And he wants real chemistry, and he's not trying to force interactions. So I think that those are all good things. All good things. I guess I just really want to know what you guys think as far as, would you want to see him come back for season 3? Or would you prefer to just have Brittany without him? I mean, has it gotten too dark with the show? So there's always the chance for like a redemption arc, and we don't know how the reunion is going to play out, and that will add to it as well. So there's that. But I wanted to play a clip for you. Hold on. Here we go. Thank you to the Biofiles podcast.
Bravo's giving Jesse Lala more screen time. He is rumored to be on the next season of Love Hotel, along with some of the other men. Yeah, Tom Schwartz.
That's a horrible decision.
Shep
Rose.
The bros.
Wait, so they're doing, instead of it being like Giselle and Shannon?
I don't know. Maybe it's some bullshit blog I saw. I don't know. There's a lot of like fake reports in Bravo world. Maybe that's not true. Like a quick Google. It looked pretty legit to me. Oh yeah, and Carl. It was
Carl,
Shep,
Tom, and Shep.
and Jesse.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, Jesse's in a relationship with that girl in the Orange County.
He would break up with her for TV.
He would totally break up with her for TV.
Not wrong.
I mean, the other three are fine. I mean, like Shep is Shep, but like Shep might be like a man child, but he's not. I don't think he's a piece of shit. He seems like an alright guy.
Was anyone else confused as to why Jesse's life coach was at Zach's boyfriend's party?
Because he's not an actual life coach. He's just Jesse's friend.
He just wants a credit. He just wants to be seen.
Well, Bravo's giving Jesse Lala more screen time. He is rumored to be on the next.
I love how he's like, that's because he's not an actual life coach. He just wants to be seen. Well, like Nick Vile said on his Vile Files podcast, it doesn't mean just because he heard this on a blog does not mean that it's necessarily true. But it does make me wonder, like, if they are doing a Love Hotel, I do think just kind of like The Bachelor going into The Bachelorette, it's a very similar format where you're crossing over from women to men, women trying to find love, and then men trying to find love, except you're just not utilizing potential suitors and making them the new people looking for love. I think that would be the big difference. But if it was Tom Schwartz, Carl Radke, Shep Rose, and Jesse Lawley, I think that would just be one big party. I don't know. What do I know? God, what do I know? Anyways, I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section, please. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And definitely do not forget to check out our Blooming Face Pro 2.0. We've had quite the week with you guys. A lot of great lives. And yeah, this weekend, like I said at the very beginning of this, we are going to celebrate Jason's birthday because his birthday is on the 23rd on Monday. So happy almost birthday, Jason. I love you guys. We'll see you later. Bye.